At 307 yards, the opportunity to drive the first green does exist for the long ball hitter, but for those playing the more conventional route, a full short iron into the green is recommended. The bunkers protecting the entry to the green make it difficult to hit it close when the pin is in a front position. Our second hole, the shortest of our par 3s, requires an accurate shot to a slightly elevated, well-bunkered green. The large putting surface has sufficient undulation to turn a long birdie putt into a very difficult two-putt. An intimidating tee shot faces players on this, the first of 13 holes on the course, where water comes into play. Bordered by the Etobicoke Creek on the left and dense trees on the right, a long straight tee shot is required to hit this fairway. The well-bunkered, slightly elevated green holds several potential good pin positions. This is one hole where par is a great score. This hole demands accurate positioning off the tee, as finding the landing area at the corner of this 90-degree dogleg will leave a clear shot to the green. Considering that the green slopes dramatically from back to front and is surrounded by bunkers on all sides, choosing the right club for your approach is paramount. This seemingly short and simple hole can quickly put an undesirable number on your scorecard. This picturesque par 3 is long and challenging. From the elevated tee, the large green awaits, guarded by bunkers, rough, and trees on all sides. Chipping up to the hole is a definite option in order to save par, thanks to the wide entry to the green. The tee shot on 6 looks straightforward enough, but be careful. Players must avoid the bunkers down the right side of the fairway and the trees that overhang the rough on the left. Approach shots that are short of the mark will easily be caught by a very deep front right bunker, our most treacherous on the course, while other bunkers will serve to punish wayward approaches. Behind the green is a forested area that awaits any ball hit too far. Distance control will be well rewarded here. Risk-reward is the perfect description for our first par 5. Trees line both sides of the fairway, and the creek meanders all the way up the right side of this hole. A good drive will allow long hitters to reach the green in 2, but you'll need the courage to ignore the hazards to obtain that eagle putt. The small opening to the green may allow for an accurate long second shot to run onto the surface, but a birdie can also come from 3 conservative shots into this green. Our 8th hole is unique in that it can be played either as a par 4 or a par 5 depending on the tees being used. As a par 4, it is by far our most demanding hole. A long dogleg left with water in play both off the tee and on your approach to the green. Mature trees guard the corner of the dogleg while a line of trees hide a boundary fence to the right. The severe back-to-front sloping green can easily deliver a 3-putt or worse if you find yourself above the hole. The par 4 9th is framed on the right by the Etobicoke Creek and on the left by numerous encroaching trees. Finding the fairway off the tee is crucial, as this green boasts a moderate cross slope towards the river, which provides several challenging pin placements. A conservative approach to this hole can be more rewarding than trying to shape a driver off the tee. Our 10th hole is daunting from the tee deck. Drives from the 10th tee need to clear a large stretch of Etobicoke Creek on the way to a narrow fairway guarded by bunkers on the left and a tall stand of trees on the right. The small green slopes back to front, with the opening to the green flanked by unforgiving front bunkers. A backstop of thick rough will help slow down any shots hit long, but will leave a difficult chip. The 11th hole features another picturesque tee shot, featuring the wide creek basin on the left with a sweeping stand of trees and out of bounds to the right. Long hitters can reach this green in two as the hole curves to the left off the tee and then gently back to the right approaching the green. When playing the hole conservatively, be aware of the fairway bunker to the left and the large trees guarding the right side of the green on your second shot. The small green features significant movement towards a pronounced false front. A shelf running across the width of the green makes putts from above the hole very fast. This beautiful dogleg left features both a creek crossing and a well-placed fairway bunker for your tee shot to avoid. A good target off the tee is the stately old sycamore tree in the distance, which is one of the most northerly of its kind in North America. A well-placed drive will set up an approach shot over yet another creek crossing to a well-bunkered green sloping from back to front. The green features a top shelf and a large false front to offer several good pin positions. The tee shot at our 13th is partially blind. An aggressive line would require flying over the hillside close to the top, but staying just left of its base is fine for playing this hole well. A shot of 180 or 200 yards off the tee will leave an ideal approach into the elevated green. The large undulating green slopes significantly from back to front, and yet again staying below the hole with your approach is crucial. This dogleg par 4 places a premium on accuracy off the tee, as your tee shot needs to find the right side of the fairway for a clear approach to the green. The landing area slopes to the left, helping balls turn the corner toward the hole, but also taking them closer to the creek. The small and well-bunkered green is one of the most difficult to read on the golf course, making birdie putts tough to hole. Another visually demanding tee shot greets players on this uphill, slight dogleg right. Due to the rise in elevation and prevailing winds, the hole plays longer than the yardage suggests. Framed by trees and out of bounds on the right, and the partially hidden Etobicoke Creek on the left, the fairway rarely offers a flat lie until within 100 yards of the green. Once in position for your approach, pay attention to the pin. There's a 3-club difference between front and back pins on this long, narrow green. The first of our 2 fabulous finishing par 3s was once described by the legendary Mo Norman as one of the best he had ever played. Almost always playing into a prevailing wind, the hole requires a skillful, confident shot to a green that slopes severely from back to front and right to left. This hole provides another imposing tee shot. The creek crosses your line of play and then follows this dogleg on the left-hand side all the way up to the green. A thick stand of trees and out of bounds will penalize any loose drives to the right. Finding the 150-yard marker off the tee is perfection and will serve to open up the hole for your second shot. At the green, any approach missing left can be kicked into the river, while a front right bunker guards this side of this generous surface. The hazards are plentiful on our par 3 finishing hole, often made tougher by the prevailing winds, creek crossing, as well as a boundary fence running the entire right-hand side of this hole. All of the hazards here will serve to strain the player's nerves. Par here is a great score.